Hello, everyone. My name is Miguel, and I'll be talking to you guys about the history of California, their art, and their culture. Um, we just want to start off by showing you these two pictures. As you can see, one big influence that California has, especially in Southern California, are our palm trees. And here's a pretty much like a simplified geographical map of California on the bottom, and it shows Hollywood, Los Angeles, and San Francisco, three big hallmarks here in California. So the first industry, I kind of wanted to start off by explaining a little bits and pieces of California, not just as a whole. I kind of wanted to break it down and show you guys a little bit what I've been talking about. So as we learned, the movie and the film industry has been a big influence in California society. Um, it's become really popular, especially in Hollywood. Um, Here are some really three big influencers of our time. We have Oprah, Sandra Bullock, and Paul Walker, who has passed. But these are big examples of how our film industry has really flourished in Hollywood. A lot of people come to California for, a better life, and people that want to, study acting, excuse me, come to Hollywood for, their break, their form of a um, big discovering for themselves and different life experiences. I guess I just would say that many people that are not from California would view Hollywood as like a big stereotype with different types of actors and everything like that's going on and stuff like that. So that one, this industry is a really big influence, as you guys can tell that like in today's society everything is considered Hollywood. That's our big um, viewpoint on that. The next one would be the music industry. Um, this mainly, focuses more on back in the 80s and the 90s. So we have a few influencers of our time, Madonna. We have Michael Jackson, who was a big influencer for pop and R&B artist in history. We have E40, who represents the Bay Area, who represents the Bay Area culture, the rap culture, the hip hop, and then Tupac, who was a big influencer as well for everyone in the rap industry here in Southern California. These four artists that I picked out really did bring a big influence because music it would not be what it is today if it wasn't for these influencers and other ones that are not mentioned. Um, for example, Madonna, her permanent fixture, she was really big on the networking TV broadcast on MTV in the 1980s, and she became the most successful female singer of her time. Um, Same with Michael Jackson, Tupac, E40 to this day is still a really big influence in the Bay Area. I feel like he represents the Bay Area culture really well in the music industry. Not many really do represent a lot of culture in California, but but with this, it does show a lot of big influences in California. And then another thing with art and the culture would be the locations that we have here in California. From San Diego to Los Angeles to San Francisco, and then also the California missions. From what we learned a few weeks ago, um, the the California missions that are really spread out throughout the state really do show a big influence in agriculture. Religion is a really big influence here in California too because of the missions. Um, Los Angeles is pretty much the big hub of where everyone lives to try and find opportunity here in California. It offers many beaches, just our locations here in California geographically is more convenient for those who do not live in California, especially from those coming out of state, out of the country. It's just a bigger opportunity for those who want to come and settle here. San Francisco offers a variety of culture as well, the Bay Area culture, like how I explained before, beaches, different stuff around there, San Diego as well. And I just kind of wanted to explain this for everyone to understand that like California is made of a lot of different opportunities that people always like to pursue, and it always does matter based on location. Thank you guys for listening. I hope everyone enjoys.